"I don't want anyone to feel like I ever did," Pryce says with a remarkably positive tone. There's no pretension or drama about his own disclosures, speaking this afternoon with cpfc.co.uk. He doesn't want attention or praise in the slightest, and he doesn't discuss being, in a really bad way, contemplating all kinds, for impact, effect or an eye-catching headline. He does so because he's used to it. He's used to it, having led a walk with 70 male football fans from Craven Cottage to Selhurst Park, providing those who joined him with a group and a platform to share their own experiences in order to open up amongst like-minded people. And for Palace face Arsenal next Sunday, he's doing it all again. "I know how awful I felt and what a bad way I was in. I have a decent job, a nice family, and it's just something you can't put your finger on. It can affect anybody." But despite his own astute and personal understanding of the all-consuming effect that mental health issues can have, Paul speaks with jocundity and ease on a topic harrowing people's lives across the country. Though that's not to say he's taking it lightly. Instead, he's taking a stand, with suicide being the biggest killer of men under 45. Paul wants to make a difference for male football fans, a demographic often overlooked when it comes to even basic physiatric care. The aim of the whole thing is to encourage people to make that little jump, and for some people just seeking help is massive, he said. "You don't want to be seen as that bloke that had to go and speak to so-and-so about getting some help, so the aim of it is to encourage people to talk, to encourage people to find help, to encourage people that don't necessarily know anybody that they feel they can talk to. People can feel incredibly alone. Anyone can join the walk, which follows a 12-mile trail, starting at 9:30 and finishing at 3:15 p.m. at the Emirates Stadium, via several pubs for people to rest their feet and join or depart where appropriate." Speaking with Paul, it's clear how welcoming the events are, uniting a whole host of fans who may be struggling in their own personal ways, with their own personal problems, but gathered together under the banner of football, those problems can be shared and relieved. "Loads of people have come that I don't know. People are chatting to each other on the actual walk. People were soaping on it as well, and that's empowering. Football is your initial icebreaker to any situation. If there's a bloke in the pub or something, it's your initial icebreaker. For some people, taking it from that to something else is a huge jump. What we noticed was that there were loads of people walking along saying, 'And this year, I suffered this,' and that makes it sound like a really negative experience, but it was so positive, and that's what it's about. There were a lot of positives just generally, and I think it was a feel-good event. Everyone came out of it and they were buzzing." From being, in a really bad way, in 2002 to today, Paul has managed to pull himself from hard times to now support others, to provide them with a day that can offer often silenced fans the chance to open up without fear of prejudice or judgment. Perhaps, then, Paul doesn't speak about his own experiences and those of others with ease and positivity because he's used to it, but because he knows there are ways to improve them. His fantastic walks are one of many. You can join next Sundays easily. Just drop Paul an email by clicking here. "I'd be happy if 200 people turned up," he ended our interview with, "so don't hold back." You can check out the timetable for the pre-Arsenal walk below. And if you're in need of help or someone to talk to, you can call CALM's helpline on 0800 5858 58 nationwide, or 0808 802 5858 for London between 5 p.m. midnight on any day of the year.